They think the initial monolithic structures or megalithic structures were an earlier, previously unknown civilization because
that they took over.
The size and scope of their structures, the way they build it, and Graham Hancock has gone over this as well, is so much different than the stuff that's on top of it. So what happens is you have this old stuff that's enormous stones that are cut like jigsaws, right? And almost like it's melted, like the way it looks. It almost
you
like
can't put a piece of paper through it after 200 years of like breakdowns. You still can't
more than 200 years. It's thousands of years. But the thing that's really nutty about it is that design is because when they have earthquakes, that way it won't fall off. Right?
So
it disperses the energy better as opposed to just stacking stuff on top of each other. That stuff falls. But when it's all interlocked in these weird forms, like that shit.
So Che Guevara talks about it a little bit where he goes, Cusco is the gem of South America. It was the border of the Andes where people would come in and do trade and everything. And you see this, and the Christians would come in, take over, and build like facades on it and put a cross on top to be like, look what we did. We're more dominant than these people. And then an earthquake would come, facade would fall, and this would just remains over and over again. These aren't even squares. Look at that's like it's like Tetris.
Yeah, it's so cool, and that was on purpose. They did that because that what would survive. But if you look at the stuff above it, that's the stuff that the Incas made. So the Incas made this stuff with like it's all just stacked. Wow. It's not as sophisticated and also not as large because they didn't have the technology. Whatever the fuck these people had,
Look how big that rock is.
Huge. I mean, hundreds and thousands of tons. I mean, these things are fucking enormous. The really crazy one is the Lebanon ones. In Lebanon...
I've been there. Wait, no.
Have you?
I'm Jordan. Jordan, I'm talking about is the...
So in Lebanon, they have these massive stones. What are they called, Jamie? The trilithon stones? So there's these stones that are like more than 1,000 tons. And they're like several meters above the ground placed. And then on top of them, you have these Roman structures.
Oh, right.
So if you see like there, like that click that where you had your cursor.
Down?
Yeah. Look at the size of that guy.
Wow.
And look at the size of that stone. Like, and then you see the stuff on top of it is smaller. It's not as sophisticated. And then you had the Roman. Now, the